Welcome back to the channel. My name is Patrick and today I've got two trade recaps for you. In a second I'm going to show you that, but before we get busy with all of that, I just want to send a message out to myself and basically remind myself about the process and what I'm doing. So, yo P, hombre, bedroom, compadre, listen, you're on track. Chill. You don't need to push it any further. One trade at a time. Chill. I know you're feeling nice right now. Chill. Keep things simple. Seriously. Alright, yo, let's get busy.
Alright, H1, that's where I do my business here. We're on US Swiss and we're trending, yeah? So uptrend, low here, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, so on. So it's very easy to find these trades based on demand, yeah? We have a demand zone here where we had the aggressive buy-in, consolidated, created another demand here when we had this push up here, so just that zone, and we had another demand here. So it's very simple way to trade, especially when you zoom out, go to the H1, you can see everything. So the trade I want to share with you was based on this. So this price action here on the 23rd, so we had consolidation and aggressive buying, as you can see, it's considerable for this pair. So when price returns down here, we're looking for a scalp based on this aggressive buying here. So the way I find it, well, let's just mark this out for now, yeah. We're going to go down to M5 and I'll show you exactly where my entry is. But you can see how it played out already, but quickly zoom over to M5, hopefully you missed that. Let's see. Okay, so 23rd of January. That's when we had the price action that we are interested in. So here we are. Okay, so price is consolidating here and it pushes out. As you can see, price has not returned back to this zone here. So this is the zone that we're interested in scalping because we believe there's remaining orders here. And when price comes back here, it's going to react to it. Whether it's just coming back here to fill these orders and continue on its uptrend, or it's coming back down here to potentially beat this, we don't know. But with a high probability, we could guess that there's going to be a reaction here. Whether it's going to be a 5-pip reaction, whether it's going to be a 10-pip reaction, maybe it leads to becoming 30 or 50 pips. We don't know, but we are going to get a reaction based on this, okay? So that's supply and demand. Everything else is 50-50. Every trade you take is 50-50. This, I could take it with a reasonable amount of certainty that I am going to get a reaction. And through backtesting and trading this setup, you know, my win rate is in the 80s. That's modest. My win rate is in the higher 80s. If I stuck to just these setups, it will easily be in the 90s. But anyway, I digress. Let's get back to it. So this is our zone. I'm going to box it out. So I'm looking for price to react from anything from here to this low here. Yeah. So I'm going to zoom out again. And my entry, I've said in my previous video, there's two entries it could be. It could be from the open or from the about 50% mark here. So the top one here, we've got the open, yeah? So this is when it broke out. Also called that the breakout point, right? It broke out and goes, right? So the remaining orders may be just beneath this candle wick here, yeah? So I place it just underneath there. The open's actually here. But because price has visited this area already, I'm going to place it just underneath there because I'm expecting a reaction when it just touches there. So that's the open. The second place it could react to is about 50% of this imbalance here. So that's roughly there, yeah? So that's on the M5. On H1 is different. I have a way of looking at it, and if you just backtest this, seriously, just backtest this, you could really get your entries I mean, pinpoint accuracy. It's very easy to do. Just back test it and you'll see what I'm talking about. So my entries are usually quite good. I'm going to show you that right now. So price on the 25th returned to our zone. So here it is here on the 25th. So in the, I think it was the afternoon session. In the afternoon session, New York, price returned to our zone. And let's just zoom in a little bit here because I can't see exactly. Okay, so when price was pushing down aggressively, I knew that, you know, I was gonna get this trade that is gonna work out perfectly because it felt like it was coming to that zone to react. So as you can see, it pushed into here, it passed the first entry, and it hit the second entry and reacted. There was a reason I believe it was going to go to the second entry, and my pending order was set there. So I think I've talked about this in a previous video about pending orders. It's a really passive way of trading, and in this actual trade, it played out while I was picking up my boys from the school run. So this was a completely passive move. I think I made about $400 on this move while I was picking up my kids. So, you know, passive trading is possible. Scalping passively is possible when you've got setups like this. So that was the first trade. So I got in there. My pending order triggered there. My stop loss would have been placed below the, let's zoom out. Okay, so my stop, that's my entry. Based on this, my entry is there. My stop loss is just underneath there. So I had about a 16 pip stop loss. And as you can see, I didn't really need it. It only drew me down by about 4 pips. So it drew me down about 4 pips and went straight to profit within about 10 minutes, I think it was. Let's just check that. So my TP, I was looking at it, but I didn't get involved because it was meant to be passive. My TP, just looking at this here, with this price action, could have been back to the next opposing force. So that would be this supply zone here. So my TP could have been here, 28 pips, but I set a pending order and then my pending order TP was 10 pips. So I got that within the first 10 minutes of that reaction. So it took about 10-15 minutes to make $400. Very, very powerful technique of scalping, and as you can see, it could have gone a little bit further. So it went all the way to 40 pips. So I could have made about, I don't know, $1,200 if I use the same lot size. Could make $1,200 just on that move. And I mean, I'm already having a very good week, so I didn't want to push it. I was happy with the 10 pips, and I didn't want to mess around because I didn't know price's agenda. But I know I'm going to get my 10 pip reaction. So got my 10 pips and I was done. I think by the time it did get up here, I had just parked and I pulled up and I had a look to see what was going on. And again, it's the same thing here. So we have consolidation here and aggressive selling down. So this is the second trade setup. So again, we do the same thing. So your possible entry could be here on the open, or it could be here about 50% of this move. So from this low wick here to the top here, about 50% of that, that's about there. And as you can see, smack on again, smack on again. Drawdown here for this move would have been about 2 pips. And as you can see, it ran considerably. That's another 38, that's 38 pips there. And I do believe it ran a little bit further. So that could have been, yeah, it ran a little bit further. So from that wick, or that entry point there, it went all the way to 52 pips. So that's 40 one way, 50 the other way. 2 trades, same day, finished. I didn't catch the whole move. I caught my 10 pips there, 10 pips there. I was good. I've taken about 3 trades this week, Caught a Quasimodo on Monday, caught this on the 25th, whenever that was that Thursday or Wednesday, and I was good. Yesterday, a lot of news was released. I don't want to trade, and today there's a lot of news being released this very moment, and I don't want to be involved in any of that, so I'm not going to trade that either. And that's why I decided to get this video out to you instead. So very good week this week, in excess of $4,000. I'm really happy, and that's why I wanted to share this video with you guys, showing you the potential with this strategy. But also it is a reminder to myself, there's no need to rush the process. You don't need to get involved in trading news. You don't need to get involved in trying to run equal lows or anything like that. Just keep it simple. Wait for your setups. I mean, 3 trades in the week, that's all we needed this week, and that was good. So, reminder to myself, keep it simple. Yo, I hope you all appreciated this. If you did, you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to stay tuned with the progress and keep supporting the channel. So, I'm going to wrap it up there. I wanted to keep this brief, and I believe I've done so. So, this is Patrick signing out. Peace.